Hello, fellow scrubs and screwbets. It is in fact myself, Jim Boder. Division 3 player and real-life virgin. Former bench warmer for the Purple Cobras. Towel boy for the Purple Cobras in the playoffs and now full-time nerd. Dom, do you need a towel? Sorry, having flashbacks of bad times. I'm undergoing therapy for the grim reality that is my social life, and that I didn't go to Vancouver anyways. Personal issues aside, I have with me the one and only GTA Legend, better known as Soldier Borg. How are you, Legend?
I'm feeling a little pale. First, I couldn't get out of town cause I wasn't allowed to cross the bridge. I hadn't left my house in 3 years. Naturally, I didn't have any identification on me. The troll from 3 Billy Goats Gruff is employed by Transylvania government. Go figuring then, the train ride from Transylvania is a little more excruciating than me fellow vampire said. It's almost more painful than taking your sister to prom like Smitty, or I mean Lindris, or I mean Sunny. How many names can you possibly have?
I know, right? Why doesn't this kid realize that no matter how many times he changes his name or what he changes it to, he will still be a nobody?
Yay, but he's still not as bad as Resident Forum Tough Guy B1 Utter. This guy is the worst player in the league and he honestly thinks he is a good 6v6 competitor. 8 goals in a period, kid. Get pissed on noob.
What happened to all his retarded captions?
I don't know, he got called out on my last video and realized he was being a bigger virgin. That when kids 10th prestige glitch on Modern Warfare, almost as bad as Matthew Parsons, who is 8th prestige legit and cries and complains for 10 straight minutes about having the red dot on a kid's head and shooting him 10 times while getting hit markers and then dashboarding like it's his fucking job. That kid's hit the dashboard more times than Jim Boder's been rejected by girls.
Hey, I haven't been rejected by any girls, Soldier Borg. I found a loophole where I never get rejected. You see, if you sit in your house all day and don't pursue any girls, you can't be rejected. Isn't that genius?
Yay, that's almost as smart as posting weight loss pictures on your Facebook when you look like a bitch-titted man beast and your girlfriend has a nasty rash reminiscent of the plague. How did Shedge hit that? Did she curl up in a blanket ridden with smallpox?
Yay, it doesn't get much worse than MVP. 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 Sorry, had to, but I guarantee you MVP's nights and weekends consist of him sitting on his couch pounding home bags of Doritos and chugging 2 liters of Coke straight from the bottle while wiping the cheese off on his double D man tits like the fat fuck in the movie Gamer.
Even his current teammates talk shit about how he can't create a play for his life, and how all does is sit at the side of the net and bang home 1 out of 4 empty nets. Can't be any better than that MVP. MVP. MVP.
Or how about being as desperate for attention as Jimmy124, who puts Shammers Incorporated in his bio after playing one game at 4 AM for them? Or maybe like Da French One, who is the obvious weak link on his team but refuses to sit out, instead blaming his horrible play on the medicine he's dosed up on.
For real though, I mean, come on, Big Daddy Flynn doesn't let his injuries affect his EASHL play. There's no excuse for sucking Monaco. Unless you're drunk. And on top of the injury effect on you, Monachoke, it seems like the medicine has poisoned your brain into thinking you're running a real team, talking contracts and lines like you're Brian Burke. Speaking of the Flynns, when are you going to stop being an extreme pussy and do your push-ups? Or did Hansen call you out too hard on being a virgin in real life and posting a picture of your scrawny emo antisocial bipolar depression's no friend having ass?
Fuck you, Legend. Let's talk about you and how Town Crook has a better chance of winning a month than you do playing with scrubs like Dork and Johnny55, wondering why you can't bring one home for the province of Transylvania.
The sad thing is, as much as I troll the forums and suck my dick more than Cheese Whiz sucks his little Blink 182 loving 3-inch PP, speaking of which, it's gotta be real hard for Razzo to play with the versus scrub cheese dangling from his nuts the whole game. But back to the point. I've gotten more ass than you, Boder. The one hoss says you're not real-life friends with Bon Joder, but then 2 sentences later say how he asked you to go to a party with him, laughing my ass off. What a loser you are.
Yay, well, not everyone can have a girl on their knees waiting to suck their dick when they walk out of the house like boss of bosses. Also being really bad and thinking he's the greatest playing SpongeBob Truth or Square trolling those Barks 360 ISO forums handing out plus rep like legendary just gives out free blowjobs. And I don't like girls anyway, too much trouble, and I don't know how much they would like my sick winter bush. I might have to shave it.
I wish I had enough money to pay cash to get a 2010 Escalade. I guess he really hit the lottery when he sent out this message. Yo, this goes out to all my broskis on Spox live. A bunch of 50-inch TVs fell off the back of a truck. If you want one, hit me up. Only serious offers will be considered.
Bet it was a real shock for boss when the Flins cut him loose for contributing to the other team's piss pipe too much.
I only wish I could be as good as Hansen, who rocks that nut harder every game. Just brushing his teeth with top 10 teams like they were filled with a bunch of missile legends, Smitties and Cubs.
Why does everyone keep mentioning Cubs? Seriously, who the fuck is Cubs?
Cubs 91. He's some troll on the forums.
Oh, Scrubs 91.
Yay.
What a nerd.
I remember that game Hansen played on a one-night reunion of Infamous. They went up 2-0, and then the goalie on the other team quit, so they started playing online poker and let an Unreal stop as many breakaways as possible, while Bob Richards tried to lag the other team out of the game, and failed epically, causing Hansen to play Modern Warfare and Care Package Glitch for 7 hours with Unreals.
Yay, Bob Richards was about as clutch as a 3 AM web chat with RYs and Thrasher, or maybe as clutch as Tim Hines falling asleep mid-third period like an narcoleptic fuck, costing his team the game.
Seriously though, Boder. Be better.
Well, at least I don't have to resort to win trading like Bob Richards in the Elite tournament. Him and his 48,362 Xbox Live accounts helping out the cause.
Bobby, come on, your cats would be disappointed. Especially Oreo.
A Cabrica Apex now. Sorry, I love those videos.
Breaking news from the EA forums. Bob Richards has been banned from the tournament in a rare appearance by Skates.
Skates' appearances are like a lunar eclipse. We rarely see him, but when we do, it's always a special occasion.
That's all for now, folks. Just Hansen wanted me to say a few things. Jers, you're a huge faggot and Noon likes you. MVP. Way less. Be one utter. Be better. Shout out to all my broskies on the White Church. Love you, Flynn Brothers.